So if I play this through, we'll see it's going to go through, it's going to bounce down. Now, what if I want to fill these? The easiest way to fill these is with the paint bucket tool. And the paint bucket tool is located here on the, gotta click and hold, you'll see it here as the paint tool. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna choose a color, and I can go to this color tab over here. I'm gonna choose red. And if you did want to change these colors, you can double click, it'll bring you to a color picker. And now now that red is technically a pink. So it's gonna update all of the other all the other red drawings that you used previously. When I use this, notice I'm on my layer here. I can go through, and if I press G, it's going to take me to the next drawing. F will take you back, G takes you forward, and I can go through and slowly fill these up. I'm just going through one at a time. Whoop. And so what happened here is, notice because I crossed over into that line, it's now painting my stroke as well. So if I don't want that to happen, I'm going to go to Tool Properties, and let's drag this up a little bit. Now here, what I've got is I've got Protect Color, and that means I could choose a color to protect. So if I go to Color, and this is selected on, notice it's got the Protect Color, I go to my black, I right click, and I choose, let's bring this up a little bit. Protect Color. You'll see this little dotted line. So now if I'm back in red and my pink, now even if I try and draw on it, it's not going to change it. G to go to the next frame. That's one way of ensuring that that works. I'm going to unprotect it now. Let's bring this back down. If for some reason your workspace gets all kind of wonky, go to Windows, Workspace, Workspace, and just click on Hand Drawn again. And still going to need to redo that. So here, so now if I play it through, now it's all totally filled. What's cool is if I go back in and I change this color, say I want to make it an orange, notice that it updates as well. Oh, I think I missed one. Let's see. Looks, oh, there we go. Let's make sure that one is filled. Cool. So that's our easy way of painting color onto it. Now say I wanted a little bit of like a shine or a little bit of like some other element onto it. What I'm going to do is go to my paintbrush tool. I want a little bit of white, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. If I hold on spacebar, that's going to give me the hand tool. Let's look at my tool properties. Here's how I can change the size of my brush. So notice this is, as I hold down harder with my stylus, it's going to make a thicker line. I've got a couple options here. Notice this one here is paint behind. So if I draw, it paints behind what is currently painted. This one is to fill it in. This one is going to be flattening the color. And what that means is if I press K, which is to show the strokes, notice that this is showing me all of the lines that I made. Because it's a vector program, it is keeping every object as a specific stroke, which means I could change it later on. But when I'm painting, notice that as I go through, it's combining it into one. Sometimes it does it automatically. So even if I turn this off, but say I want to draw, I'm just doing Control Z. Say I want to draw a little bit of a line on top. I'm going to turn off this off, and maybe I want to still protect my black. So right click, protect color, go back to my white, tool properties, protect is on. Now I could draw in, say this is my little bit of light, G to go to the next one. And let's spacebar to move this out, go there. G. So maybe it's going to change as we go. So maybe that light is coming from the center. That just adds like a little bit more. So I want to imagine that light is sort of in the center. All right, let's play this through. Cool. And so now that has just even more sort of character to it, which is great. So this is how you can start to layer your paint tool and use different sort of fill options.